Well, after a week off, I am back with a reflection on Psalm 4. I found a lovely meditation on this psalm that was written by a woman named Sylvia Purdy. I would like to share with you what she said. She titles this A Night Prayer. I rest in you, O God, and I am your safekeeping, body and soul held in peace. My heart cries out to you, my God. All that upsets me, you see. All that disturbs me, you understand. Only here is your peace, and I am fully known. I am wrapped in grace. I rest in you, O God. I am in your safekeeping, body and soul held in peace. I try to relax, but anger rattles me. I try to relax, but my failings niggle at me. Be still, be silent. Put your trust in the Lord. I rest in you, O God. I am your safekeeping, body and soul held in peace. In the stillness, the light of your face shines. My heart turns to the thankfulness and it's glad. I have more than enough. You, Lord, are more than enough. I lie down to sleep, safe and sound. I rest in you, O God. I am in your safekeeping, body and soul held in peace. Almost everyone can point to a time in life when they were deeply happy. For some, the time shared with getting to know a special someone. And then marriage were those times of joy. For others, it might have been high school or college or university days that stand out. Someone might even point to the birth of a child. In hindsight, some events stand out as times just to savor. Then there are those times that are truly unpleasant. Events can verge on tragic. The burdens of daily life, well, they can become overwhelming. These are the times we might reminisce in the experiences of our youth or indulge in melancholy. Then we might pray for better times ahead. Why are some times better than others? Why do some yearn for the good old days or look forward to the greener pastures that lie ahead? Can't today be enough? These were the kind of questions that Psalm 4 posed. I'm sure that the ancient people who shared in singing this psalm were no different than us. They had their own happy times and their times of struggle. Somehow I wonder if their times of struggle might have even been far worse than ours because of our modern day advances. Just imagine living without electricity or warm, cozy homes, hot water, or my goodness, to live without technology. Can you imagine a time without an internet or cell phones? How would we ever live day to day? The psalm for today ends with the word shalom in Hebrew, which is translated peace. The psalm is a prayer for help. Answer me. Be gracious to me. Hear my prayer, says the psalmist. From a commentary I read on the psalm, apparently some in the community were spreading lies about him, ruining his reputation. He couldn't take it much longer and asked the people, how long are you going to keep this up? He tells them that the Lord will hear his cries for help. He invites them to join him in a worship service and then leaves things in the hands of the Lord. Once the psalmist has the people in the church, he then brings the prayers of the congregation to God's attention by quoting them, saying, let the light of your face shine on us, O Lord. Means, show favor to me, to us. But then something seems to change following that verse. The one who was desperately praying for help seems to have taken his own advice. Maybe he had withdrawn to ponder the situation that he had found himself in. Having taken some time to think it over, maybe he has decided to leave the problem in God's hands. Once again, there was joy in his heart, and he can lie down and sleep in peace. The psalmist, together with those ancient people, worked their way through their emotional and spiritual stresses to a state of genuine worship of God, which gave them spiritual and emotional peace. The psalmist brings the prayers of the congregation to the Lord's attention by quoting them, which again I share with you. Let the light of your face shine on us, O Lord. Show us favor. Psalm 4 is also labeled as an evening psalm because the whole psalm drives toward it. It said to the last verse, I will both lie down and sleep in peace. For you alone, O Lord, make me lie down in safety. This is why I chose to start with the meditation for today, rather than just reading the psalm directly from a version of the Bible. A commentary I was reading on this shared a remark that it was given to him by one of his teachers that really resonated with me. He said, it was one of those nights when I was lying awake, babysitting the world. Babysitting the world indeed. Maybe you've had such nights. You were worried about the kids, the grandkids, the bills, your health, not to mention the state of the world. So you just can't sleep. But this psalm says, peace be with you. Relax. Let God run the world for a while. Have a good sleep. The same teacher told a story which was also shared about a grandmother who once accepted her grandson's invitation to take her for her first airplane ride in his small plane. She gathered up her courage and climbed in. She marveled at seeing her family farm and her home down from the air. The grandson, however, became concerned because he noticed that her knuckles were white as she hung on to the arm of the seat. So they landed. A crowd of relatives met them to ask, how did you like it, Grandma? Oh, it was fine, she said, but I'll tell you a secret. I'll never let all my weight down. The psalm invites you to lie down each night and let your weight down, trusting in the Lord to take you through the night and into another day. If nothing else, Psalm 4 plants us in the spiritual present. We might not have everything we want, but God gives us all we need for now, and that is more than enough, so that we too can rest at the end of the day, knowing that we are held in God's peace. May it be so for each of you this week. Amen.